Yo. What we saying, everyone? What we saying, everyone? You know what we're looking at? What we're looking for? We get an announcement sent in, boys, and I'll turn face cam and all that on. What a twat. He bigs up this QCS fucking strategy just for it to be. Such an idiot. Let me put a post on. Alright. Sweet boys, me turn the face cam on. Just get the let's get the announcement sent in real quick, boys, and then we'll jump on the charts. Yeah, everyone let me know what we're looking for. See people saying shorts on EU. What the fuck is that on my hand? Just quickly send a YouTube link in. Bish, bash, bosh. Shorts. Everyone's saying EU shorts. Everyone in the comments saying EU shorts. We got about 40 man in there. Just decent. Decent. Every one. Boom. And boom. Alright, sweet as, let's go. Alright, sweet, yeah, let's get into what we're looking at then. So a lot of people saying, oh mate, piss off. Same on DXY, EU shorts, same I think, tap into, yeah, everyone's going EU shorts. And I'll be honest, that is what I'm wanting as well. Just come into that order block, which is what we wanted. We wanted an early retracement, so I'm not too mad at that. Yesterday on GU, we did move a little bit differently to, obviously, I mean, GU is a bit unaligned from DXY. But I'll show you what we saw yesterday anyway. Yesterday we sort of saw price not only take out the high, but also take out the low. Right, so we're pretty much free from that range on GU. And I'm not overly looking to trade GU. The place I'm looking for GU to come into is completely different. So this is what I would look for. GU on the 4 hour, also on the daily chart, daily time frame. I'm looking for this imbalance to be filled. That imbalance there, make it a bit lighter. And GU's unaligned, so that doesn't really affect EU or GU that too much. But yeah, I do want it to come up into here before we come down. And then if we look at the actual CRT that would have been completed in that, you can see we've got the candle low of that one and then the high of that one. So we still could potentially rally up to that high for GU if you man can see that CRT move. See from that high, like that. What are you saying? Everyone repost the TikTok, boys. As for EU, obviously EU's a bit different, as we know. DXY just super weak right now. Super weak. We've retapped back into this order block that we already had. EU as well. I'm not liking this chart, it's a bit too messy. You can see on the 4 hour what we're overly looking for. I mean, the daily's obvious. Yeah, what we saying? Everyone let me know what we're looking for. What we saying? EU bias. Yeah, we're bearish on EU. So we're just looking for this CRT to be completed. We've obviously got a sweep of this candle. We've got the low here. So we should have this series of candles pushed back in. Yesterday was a bit of an accumulation day. So yesterday didn't do too much, sort of just accumulated. And what we're planning on today, let me move this back a bit because I feel like you can't see toss all. Right, that's better. After Friday high be swept, right? I mean, I don't really need Friday high to be swept for EU, to be honest. I really don't. More just waiting for a market structure shift. So all we really wanted, we wanted it to retrace into yesterday's price action, which is, I mean, we've already done that. Also got imbalance here. We just wanted it to retrace back into EU. EU New York session. So this sort of distribution here, that's what we wanted to sort of see rebalanced. Let me get a link on the IG. Let me get a link sent in. Fuck's sake. Is this RG story even uploaded? EG sells. I think it has. What you saying? What you saying, Trizzy? What you saying, Stainless? What you saying, Roof? TA? Yeah, EG. EG's moving how we wanted so far this week, to be fair. It's exactly how I wanted it. Exactly to the T how we wanted it. So yeah, EG is pretty simple. We've got 4 hour internal and external. We've got the high. This candle as well as liquidity. But mainly we're looking at this order block. And then coming down to this low. If you look at the CRT as well, on the 4 hour, we've got this big candle, which has clearly been CRT'd, as you can see. So we want price to obviously trade down to there. Now we want to look for areas to potentially enter ourselves in. So if we go on the 2 hour, you see we've got this order block here, which we just tapped into. So now if we go on to the even lower time frames, like the 15, the only thing I don't like is obviously the price action is horrible to look at. Like to actually look at, it looks terrible. Like really, really terrible. But that's just EG, it's just wiki, it's just so wiki, bro. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's really hard to trade this EG. It's really hard. This is the thing with EG, man. Just look at it. Just look how wiki and crap it is. It's just a terrible pair. It's a shit pair, really. EG is a shit pair. It's tradable, but I mean, you get price action like this far too often. Far too often. Like everything just has to have a wick either side. You don't get any like momentum or anything. If you're looking at entries as well, you've got the high bins, market structure shift there. So you're currently in your bearish leg. You've got this inverted fair value gap there, which we've just tapped into. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, your entry probably would be on the 50% of that, which has already been tapped in. Your stop loss on the high, 6 pips. TP on the low for 12 pips. Yeah, that'll probably be your entry. What are you saying? Everyone let me know who's here. Let me know what we're looking at. Everyone double tap on YouTube, I mean on TikTok, everyone double tap this stream, man. Got 70 likes in here. Let's get a quick couple K likes in there real quick. Everyone double tap the screen. Everyone double tap the screen on YouTube, on TikTok. Everyone drop a like on YouTube as well. EU on a 1 hour FVG should reverse now, innit? Let's have a look. We're just waiting really. I mean yes, it's at our POIs. It's at this 2 hour order block or the 1 hour imbalance, however you want to see it. The main thing's DXY as well. We need DXY to be in alignment because right now it's not the cleanest. It's really not the cleanest. Price action in general isn't the cleanest. I mean, if we're looking at this, let's be honest, it's accumulation, right? The whole week so far has been accumulation, and really last week, if we're looking at it, right? It's just sideways. There's nothing really overly gone on. It's not like the days before where we've had clear movements to the upside or downside. It's just been literally just that sideways fucking move. And even now we're seeing up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. There's nothing really to solidly give us price action. Like we feel this imbalance here, and we should move off this order block, but other than that we can't really assume anything else. I mean, I'll show you what I overall think, the reason why my bias is what it is on these pairs. First of all, we've got weekly CRT, so we've got this big weekly candle, we've got the high there, we've got the low there, so the low was swept and then closed back in, which means we want the rest of the price to obviously rally up to the high. So that's the first thing giving us bullishness. And then the other thing is on the daily chart. If you look at the daily chart at our highs and lows, obviously got a high there, we've got a low there, then we've got our daily imbalance there. You can see the daily imbalance was filled here, so after we fill the imbalance we should push up to the upside. So again, another reason why we should be bullish. And obviously we did see the daily CRT within that as well, with the low being swept, close above, and then yeah, so really this order block should push us forward, push us higher. So yeah, we'll see if we do that. I mean, we've completed this CRT as well. In the 4 hour. DXY swept the high, we've now swept the low. So now really everything's ready for us to be moving higher. Everything is ready for us to be moving higher. Oh yeah, GU I'm not really going to look at too much today because I know GU can easily come higher into that fair value gap. I know it can. Boys, double tap the screen if you're on TikTok. Let's get 2k likes in here real quick. Let me know what we're looking at as well. Morning, James, what you saying? If you're here and I missed a comment, boys, just say again. Let me know what pairs we're looking at as well so I can have a look at them for you. Yeah, let's get rid of... So I don't like having this much drawing on the chart. It's too messy. You can't properly read price action at all. Needs to be cleaner. I need to get rid of this. Also going to get rid of this as well. Just remember, you need to leave your chart as bare as it can be, as bare as possible. That's how you're going to do the best. If you've got a load of stuff written and drawn all over your chart, then it's going to distract you from what's actually going on, which is why what I'm doing now is just making my chart as bare as it possibly can be. Drag this across and make this even lighter. See, now when I look at it, I can actually see price. If I look a bit closer, I can see my levels, but now I can actually see price, see what it's doing. Do you think it is possible what I said about GU, bro? Let's have a look. GU, I think, is going to sweep out of this consolidation, sweep Friday high and tap into the unmitigated day. Yeah, that's literally the exact thing as I'm thinking, bro. The exact thing as I'm thinking. If you look, we've got that day, see that daily, which I've got drawn on. The day that we're going to sweep, I'd say it's more significant that we sweep Thursday's high, if you know about candle range theory. I can explain that a bit if you're a bit unsure why you'd rather target this candle high rather than this one. If you don't know that, then yeah, just drop a comment and I can explain it. Yeah, if I miss any comments, what do you reckon EG DTO to Friday high? I'm more looking at sells, to be honest, James. I'm more looking at sells. Is there a possibility to see a pre-market stream of you? Because only Mace is doing the pre-markets in Discord. Yeah, bro, Mace is doing it. Mace does the pre-Londons. I could jump on one. I could definitely jump on one. Yeah, I prefer sales from Friday 50. Yeah, my AG is just for a start on the weekly and the daily, we want to come down. So if you look at the level, really just looking at a basic price action, what obviously goes up must have a retracement and then like that, right? So that's what we're really looking at on EG. So right now, although the pair overall is bullish, we're in the phase of the market that's currently bearish, right? So right now I'm looking at sells on EG. Next thing I'm looking for is a higher time frame CRT. So I go on the daily time frame, and can we see CRT? Well, to be honest, we can see a lot of it because everything's very just wicky right now, right? So what I'm going to do is just not really consider the daily because this is too much, right? This isn't, you can't look for CRT in this, it's too wicky. So I go down to the 4 hour and then look at our internal and external. So our internal and external being, obviously we've got our high and our low. So price can only do two things. It can mitigate internal liquidity, which is order blocks and fair value gaps, or it can take external liquidity, which is highs and lows. Right, so what you got to basically do is see what price most recently did, and obviously at that point it was take a low. So that we was considering, we wanted us to fill our order block, so we took a low there. Wanted us to fill our order block and then take the low again. So that general move, and that's how you get that move, by the way, boys, is internal liquidity and external liquidity being the low, internal liquidity being an order block. So we tapped into our internal liquidity and started to move down. If you look closely as well, we do have CRT. So first of all, our overall draw is this low here, and then our CRT, which is obviously, again, I'll just repeat myself, is when we're looking at a big candle like this. There's clearly a significant candle. Like if you was to look at this, put it this way, if all these candles were a crowd of people, whose head would stick out like a sore thumb? Be this massive one here, this one who thinks it's the main character. And because it thinks it's the main character, we're gonna have to liquidate it by the means of CRT. So we draw the line, we draw the candle high, swept it, and then closed back within the range. So then we plan for it to sell down to the low. So that's really why EG, I'm looking at the low. EU 1 minute market structure shift. Where do I need to start? Get in my Discord, bro. If someone send my Discord if they can. My Instagram's RichettaFX. You should be able to find. There go to my Instagram. If anyone wants to join my Discord or anything like that, or watch my YouTube, anything like that, Richess Effects is my Insta and my YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now, boys. And yeah, hence we got this pretty decent setup, which was just Asia liquidity really. So very simple. We swept the Asia high. This is our textbook strategy. Swept the Asia high, and we're looking for price to sell into the Asia low. We just want to look for confirmations once we actually have swept that. And this confirmation for us today was a fair value gap being inverted. So as you can see, we had a fair value gap here, which was disrespected. You can see closed below here. So there's no longer a bullish one, and it now flips on its head and is now a bearish one. So we're looking for that to be the last bit of mitigation before price then aims for that Asia low. So we should see that nice clean move. But we'll wait for that. Everyone's telling me EU we've had market structure shift. Boys, double tap the screen. Everyone double tap the screen. Right. It looks like we're about to have an inversion as well. Does look like we're about to have an inversion. We have got a significant one here as well, bear in mind. We have a significant fair value gap there as well, so we don't want to be getting too ahead of ourselves, but that is a nice sweep. If we can keep that, maintain that close, which I think we can. 2 secs chat. Boys, I'm just gonna update the Discord. Everyone drop 2k, you man, drop 2k likes on this live, and I'll show you the entry and exit for this EU trade I'm about to have. Everyone get 2k likes by the time I'm back. I'm pausing it for 20 seconds. Nah, not even that, 10 seconds. 2 secs YouTube. I'll read you man's chat in a bit. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. So yeah, this is, I mean, a bit of a risky one again, because you sort of would want to wait for your main level to be inverted, which is going to be that one. But it is what it is, boys. Sometimes you do have to take the punt at it. And I'm willing to take a punt on this. So, why not, eh? I mean, you really don't need to aim for that much. I'll probably start closing out around about here, to be fair, because 2.5 to 1. But yeah, I'm going to set it like that anyway. Okay, that's not annoying at all, is it? Two six boys. TP is going to be TP's on that one. Right, you man, smash that likes. Alright boys, as soon as you man hit that like goal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you man the entry and exit for this one. How are you, my mate? I'm all good, Shane. Did you catch EU yesterday? No, I weren't trading EU yesterday. We did have what we wanted though. We did see what I wanted to see. So I was quite happy with that. It's going to be a bit of a long shot this one, but we'll see how it does anyway. Again, with these trades, boys, you've got to bear in mind, this is an 8 to 1. So if you take an L on a trade like this, it's absolutely fine. Because remember, one win of this makes up for 8 losses, okay? So if it does lose, then you got to firm it, okay? So we're obviously planning on the euro getting weaker. Got a completely different bias for EG. What's that, bro? Let me read the comment. EG sell. The man in the Discord bought EG. Fair play. Is there a possibility to... Oh, yeah. How are you? Did you catch EU yesterday? EU has had a 5-minute IFVG. 10-minute FVG wasn't inversed. Let's have a look. Yeah, we definitely got a lot. We got a lot to still mitigate, but yes, we got the 10-minute one there. Maybe we'll keep an eye on that one. See how we approach it. DXY as well. We want to see some displacement to the upside for DXY, to be honest. I'm not going to look at it too heavily though. I'm just going to be switching around my pairs. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Everyone double tap the screen. We've got 50 man in there. We've got 80 on YouTube, 50 on TikTok. Let's hope this one goes. Anyone else looking at any other pairs, let me know. For someone wanting to start trading London session, New York time, what time do you recommend is good to trade? London session is the best at 7 AM to 10 AM UK time, which is 2 till 5 if you're in New York. So I'm not going to lie, you are going to have to wake up early for it. You definitely are going to have to wake up early. Right, yeah, we should be running alright on this. If you want to see my profits, boys, go watch my YouTube stream because I'm going to be showing my profits as I go through. So yeah, my YouTube is Riches FX. Alright, we're up a bit. It didn't really let me full risk on this, boys, I'll be honest with you. It let me risk 0.75 because it was 20 lots. What pair did you say, bro? Let me turn, to be fair, it does say. What does it say? Let me turn the... There we go. It does say down there now, mate. It does say down there, bro. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, any other pairs, let me know, boys. I will do USD JPY because the comments are asking. This is EU though, right now, 8 to 1. Pretty heavy position. Coming into this 10-minute now, so I want to see how we do. Got in for EG sales, nice. What's your first TP? Alright, we're running decently. We should be, not gonna lie, we should be up at least 2k right now. I'm not gonna check, I'm not gonna bother checking. Nice. At least he's got movement. That's the main thing we want him. We want him to come through. We got that 10-minute there now as well. We're definitely over. How many pips are we in profit right now? Right, we're over 10 pips. Pretty much 15 pips in the blue right now. What pair, bro? Long. That's why you got to get in your chest, bro. And you will never do something so stupid. Ho 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 ho. Ooh, I'll take that. I will take that one, mate. Let's go. How much is your premium, bro, and what do you get access to? I'll explain in a sec, boys. I'm just going to quickly show my profits. By the way, boys, this is my Insta, same as my YouTube. Screenshot that. And if you want to see my face cam, full screen, and profits, then, yeah, go over there. Ooh, we're laughing, boys. Bear in mind, that ain't full risk either. That's not full risk and we're still doing well. It probably would have been a bit more like, yeah, well, it should be more than that, I'll be honest, but it is what it is. I ain't mad. Risked a little bit less than 1% on this, not by my own ideals. Fair play if this plays out. Shorts are off the table for me. Fair play. I mean, yeah, sometimes you do get this big wiki move, so it's not necessarily going to fly by, but bro, longed. I mean, hopefully it hasn't just taken everyone out. You drop these trades in your signal group. Yeah, bro. Flex your ting, bro. That trade was hard. Appreciate that, bro. Come on, hit 2R already. Lovely. How much is your premium, bro? Yeah, so my premium mentorship's $49 and my premium signal's £100. I mean, $125, whatever it is. I mean, with that blue balls us a little bit, literally straight back up on the 1 minute. To be fair though, when we have something like that, it's not great. I mean, you can see the DXY as well. It looks like we've just filled the imbalance. So hopefully we can actually reverse that. Because right now it's just looking like DXY's rallied up, come into that order block, and it's now going to continue down. So this is the point where we need the reversal. The initial move was good, but it doesn't really mean much unless we can come past it, to be honest with you. This is the point where we actually need the move. It's the point where we actually need the move to come higher. And I don't know if we're going to do that. By the looks of that move, I'm not going to lie, I think we're going to be coming down. I'm not going to lie. We'll wait for DXY though. There's no point. Yeah, it's looking bearish now though. I'm not going to lie. Chat. We are looking bearish on the DXY. It's just filled this. I mean, if you're looking at the internal and external, we've got the high, we've got the low, come down, filled up this. So we should be moving lower. We should take the low out, to be fair, on the DXY. I hope we don't. I hope we have enough power to break through, but I'll be honest, I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. I can more see this move just coming down like this. Which means the EU, I mean, we are still in profit in EU, so if you did copy the trade, you can still close it at profit. But EU is most likely going to probably go down and then come out the top. So we'll see. Again, you can just set your stops at break even if that's something you're worried about. There's always things you can do. So there's no need to stress in this game, boys. Remember, you don't get nothing out of stressing. The market's going to do what the market wants to do. I personally think that this EU position's kind of cooked now just because of how DXY moved like that. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Is this gold now, bro? This is DXY right now we're looking at. This is DXY. I mean, hopefully we've just come into this order block and we can have another burst of momentum again, but we'll see. We'll see, eh? EGTP Asia low. Let's have a look at EG. Oi, okay then. Okay, now. Boom. Well, that EGTP, boys, as we said. Longs. I mean, shorts. Beautiful. Lovely. That's our first TP of the live. Lovely. Let's go. Morning, El Slapo. Lovely. That's the first dub. That is the first dub of the day. What are you saying, Stu? New 1 hour open. Might want to take the 1 hour recent high. Yeah, EU's a bit mad. Fair play if this plays out. Loki, I'm getting off GU 50-minute supply, then DXY demand. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. With £30 do I get access to the pre-market and do you lot have premium content? Yeah, so we have pre-London every day, which is a 2-hour stream every single day that we do with our members. So literally 6 AM we jump on for 2 hours until 8 AM going for exactly what we're looking for the day, what levels we're looking at, what pairs we're looking at, what order blocks, what CRTs, our bias, our weekly bias, etc, etc. And then as for the premium content we do, so first of all, we're going to be doing, well, to be fair, I can show you basically the roadmap of what you're going to do. I can quickly show you. But yeah, it comes with everything you need to know. Everything we teach, it comes with, basically. Everything we trade ourselves. So this is basically how it works. So first of all, you're going to do our core content. So this is where you'll gain your base knowledge and see the market through the same lens as your mentor. So once you do these core lessons, it's about 20 lessons in here, 20 videos with 5 tests. This is number 1. Once you do that, you're going to have the base knowledge you need to go on. You want to walk before you can run, and this is going to give you that great knowledge to then go forward. Then your strategy. Now you have the knowledge you need to go forward. You'll learn the exact strategy that we trade and refine your skills by watching our 30+ case studies. So case studies, that's times like here where I've caught the trade live and I've gone back, recorded, okay, this is why I took it, this is da 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 da. So that's step 2. Gonna move this. Step 3 is elite level. Watch the 2024-2025 mentorship and trading tip videos that will elevate your trading knowledge to an expert level. So these are a lot of concepts that many people won't know, such as daily to open, quarterly theory, all that type of stuff. Things I get asked about all the time. But that's your elite level, and that's number 3. And then live, and this is number 4. Stay consistent with our daily pre-London live stream starting at 6 AM weekdays, right? So this is when we are live, as I said, every single day. And yeah, we're trading the markets with you, holding your hand through the process. And then step 5 is funded. Use your skills and support to pass the funded account and gain access to life-changing capital. Obviously, that's what everyone wants here. And then step 6, profitable trader. Now funded. Use our risk management and psychology videos to ensure you're consistently earning payouts. And that's pretty much everything that we do for, as I said, $49 or about £35 or whatever it works out to. So pretty good, pretty decent. What's this EU doing? I'm assuming this EU is probably, yeah. I mean, we did think this was going to happen, so we're not too mad about it. Not too mad. It is what it is. This is probably going to stop out now. I'm not going to lie, chat. But it is what it is. It's a bit wicky though. DXY we could tell, man. As soon as it mitigated that order block like that, and then just, yeah, it weren't nice. Yeah, that's basically what we do, boys, if you're wondering. I mean, yeah, that EG was nice, though. That first TP was nice. Best in the game, boys, 100%. 100%, bro. Loki, I'm getting off. GU, EU shorts. EU is SL. Nah, bro. What do you mean by mitigated that order block? So it just means it's tapped it, basically. So mitigated just means that after it's been made, it comes in and taps it and then moves down. And once it's mitigated, it shouldn't need to come back up to it. So once it's mitigated, it basically means it's happy with what it's done and it's ready to move down. So it'll be like that. And you say successfully mitigated that order block, so we should continue down. I mean, yeah, I can see it just getting stronger and stronger. DXY is not going to get any strength right now, I can tell you that. So yeah, DXY is not really going to get any strength, so right now it's a difficult one. I'll draw out what potential order blocks we could be looking for, but to be honest, it looks like we are going to be aiming for the prior day low as the main draw of this morning. Draw the order block out so we can see how we do. Look how GU's doing as well. GU's not really giving us much. Not really giving us much. What about GJ? Fucking hell. I mean, GJ, I'm sorry, boys. It's just so easy to trade. I'm not being funny, bro. If you lot have been watching my lives, then oh my god, I've got GJ to the movement. Every single day, I've called GJ to the absolute tip. No exaggeration at all, either. What the fuck's this? Yeah, we've called GJ to the literal T for the last, I don't know how long, but I'm talking about every daily move to the absolute pip. First of all, what we was looking at on GJ was this. Obviously, we had this low being swept, so we wanted us to trade into this high. So our first move we was looking for was a move up, which is exactly what happened. And then second of all, we saw this 4-hour order block. So we said once we'd had that initial move up there, we said, cool, we want to tap into this order block and then move higher up to our level, which is exactly what we did to the absolute T. So you could have got lovely trades in there. And then obviously our main bias, as we said, was just in a retracement period. So we just wanted to come up to this order block and then come lower, right? So we was always basically hoping that we come up higher to this order block and then eventually sell. And if we go down into the 4 hour, you can see obviously, as we said, we called this level perfectly, called these 2 levels perfectly, and then we just continued going really. After we took that CRT, it was clear that we wanted to continue going because we had a little sell off and then just continued. So we was looking at this imbalance here to be filled, which again, it was filled to the absolute pip, and then ran another 100, 200 pips to the upside, straight into our order block. So already that is, God knows how much, but pretty much, yeah, near enough 800 pips of price action called to the fucking pip, to the T. And then our order block, which has now been hit, is also giving us a beautiful reaction. So not only do we catch the upside, we're also now seeing a 200, already a 200 pip sell off from the order block that we've had for weeks, by the way, boys. We've had this level for weeks waiting for it, so yeah. Would you consider EU longs if SL gets hit? Nah, bro. Nah, definitely not. I mean, this SL has been hit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it would have SL by now. Yeah. So it's an SL on that one. Let me check my thing. Check I've been taken out, because I know ACG likes to fuck me. Yeah, we have been taken out. I took EU long off daily to true open, 4.5 pips stop loss. Too proud. Like, everyone was saying that you lot had EG longs in the Discord. %2 down on my challenge, 98k. Fair play, mate. I took EU long off DTO. Stop loss to Friday, 50%. Stop loss to 4.5 bits. So it was I don't actually know where Friday 50% was, but I'm assuming it was something like this then, pretty much Asia high. Yeah, nice. Nice little move that, to be fair. I just don't like these daily true open moves, man. I see them as too much of a gamble at times, when it's just literally, you're just picking either side basically to buy or sell. There's not really any logic in there, other than obviously we've had a little move like that, so we should have a little move. It's essentially just scalping, innit? It's a good setup. DTO is really good. It's a really, really good way of trading, but it's just, it is not really, it's scalping, innit? That's what it is. It's just very, very scalpy. And you're basically not taking into account anything other than what's happened in the last hour. So this is all that matters. So none of the rest of the chart matters whatsoever other than this. And you can catch nice, decent trades like that, which is why a lot of people like trading it. Because you don't really have to have knowledge of anything else on the charts. As long as you can perfect the DTO move, then yeah, you can catch 3RR trades pretty well. I still think we'll come down. In fact, I know it will come down. I know overall will come down. It's just when we will do that. It's just when we will fucking hell, I'm slurring my words. I didn't. I was already done. Fair play. I took on EU, but spread took me out. What's Euro, GU, Euro, GBP? Yeah, bro. EU, GU, Euro, wait, what? It's based on the price action of the Asia session, same as the ALG. Yeah, but the thing is, the ALG is not based on the price of Asia session. That's just not what it's really based off. The ALG is based off, if anything, the prior day. It's not really got much to do with Asia session in itself. It's more like, you need to base the move on, for example, if we've got a big sell-off here, then you're going to base the move on this continuing. Like, it's not really got much to do with the session itself. How the session itself plays out don't overly matter. I mean, it's better if it accumulates, obviously, but for me, it's not really about the actual Asia session. It's about everything other than that. It's about the prior day. It's about your liquidity. It's about your order blocks and stuff like that. Whereas DTO is very, very much about the actual, like, this is it's different. This is 2.5 hours of price action where you've got your whole entry forms and TPs within 2.5 hours. So it's completely and utterly different to Asia liquidity in the way you trade it. It's definitely not the same. It's definitely a complete and utter different way of looking at the not looking at the market, but looking at the London session. It's why it's good to have both of them in your arsenal, boys, because some days it's going to be ALG, some days it's going to be DTO. ALG for me is when you sort of know what's going on the day. You've got a clear bias of sort of where you want price to go overall. And then DTO is where, as Stu said, it's not really to do with the higher time frame, it's to do with the Asia session. It's to do with the actual Asia session itself. So as we said, that little move that they have, them little moves above the daily trade open, back into it, and then like that, them little moves are the ones that you want to be firing in on. Yo bro, what's EUG you mean? What do you trade? It's an accumulation during Asia. No, what do you mean, mate? I'm not getting in short till the daily FEG disrespected, fair play. It's working for me currently, so we can see. Yeah, you've been killing it with the DTOs. Just for me, just for my style of trading, it's not really, I just don't really like it as something to trade as like my main thing. Don't mind trading it here and there, but as I said, for me it's just a bit too scalpy. For me it's too scalpy, it's too low a time frame, it's not enough daily bias included, it's a bit too risky. But this is why we say everyone trades differently. And just because one person doesn't work for one person don't mean it's a shit concept or a shit way of trading. Just means you've got two different minds really. What size are you taking these trades as that range is tiny, bro? It's really not tiny, bro. It's really not, to be fair. 70 pips this is. It's not tiny at all. We've got more than enough space. Any advice? I'm 2% drawdown on my challenge. You don't need advice, bro. You're 2% down. It's just normal. My advice would be to stop being a bitch. Stop crying that you're 2% down. What do you expect? But like, honestly, what do you expect? Did you really expect to go for the challenge without any drawdown? You know what I mean? It's not likely. It's not likely going to happen. You're going to need to firm drawdown at one point in your life, so yeah, if you're stressing out over 2% drawdown, boys, you're not going to make it. I'm sorry, you're not. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to break it to you. Accept the losses and continue to your profitable plan. Yeah, that's it. 2 trades shouldn't make a difference. Like, you can lose trades, it's absolutely fine. Everyone loses trades. Even the best trader in the world loses trades. You have to lose trades to then win. Simple. Still looking for EG to come lower, to be fair. I mean, this tapped in beautifully. Let me quickly get rid of that just because it's a little bit in the way. See if you get re-entries off this order block. Order block's a little bit big though. That's a bit better. Yeah, we should get the continuation of this leg as well. We should break that low. What's your view on EU? Not changed, bro. Still bearish. Still bearish. Yeah, still the exact same. Nothing's changed. And this is the thing. You can't, just because you fucking take a no, you can't change. You can't make it fuck your whole mind up. Losses are part of the game. If you take a loss, it is what it is. It doesn't mean... And people have this existential crisis when they take a loss. Where they're like, oh no, I don't know how to trade. I don't know how to trade. I know how to trade. This is the difference. So even though I took a loss by like 1 pip or whatever it may be, I really don't care because I know that I'll call the entire day's move perfectly. We'll catch about 70 pips to the downside. So who cares if I got stopped out by 2 pips to the upside? It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I can't trade. It just means that I've mistimed it ever so slightly. It's not a big deal. As I said, I know in my ability. I trust in my ability. and I built a community off the back of that. So I suppose I've got that extra bit of trust in myself. But as I said, I know that I'll call the week's price action to the T. I know I'll catch 200 pips in line with my buyers. So is one little pip really going to worry me? It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do. And that's not me speaking for myself to like gas myself up. I'm more just trying to translate to you how you should see it. Like, just because you got stopped out by 1 pip or your trade got stopped out doesn't mean you don't know how to trade. Like, you've most likely got the exact correct bias. You've just been fucked a little bit, like I have here. Happens to the best of us, boys, trust me. What we're really looking for here is for DXY to grow up a bit and for this to invert here, like that. That's what we're looking for. Everyone double tap the screen, boys. Let's get 4k likes in it. Oh, I got 4. Let's get 10k likes in here. What's your view on EU, bro? Yeah, well, yeah, same. We'll go over EU in a sec. 2 secs YouTube. I'll read the YouTube comments in a sec, boys. What lot size do you recommend me to use on a 10k account? You don't use a set lot size, bro. That's not how it works. You want to use... Yeah, I don't really know what to say. You want to use a position size calculator, bro. So if you want, you can go to my website, reches-fx.com. As it is there. And if you click this little button on the side, this little calculator, then it's going to give you a position size. And then what you do, for example, so for that EU, US dollar, how many pips is it? 6. What's your account balance? Let's say 10k, as you said. And you want to risk, and then this is the part that's up to you. So you pick how much you want to risk. I'd say risk 1%, but you can change that to 2. You can change it to 0.5. We're just going to keep it as 1, and then you click calculate, and then it will give you what lots you should use. So 1.66 in order to only risk 1% of your 10k account. So that's on our website, boys, if you want to use that for absolutely free. Yeah. By the way, as well, we do have a discount code with ACG. So if you want to get an account with ACG, use my code RECHES at the checkout. We'll get you 15% off your challenge. And if you send me a screenshot of you using it, I'll give you a free 1 week's mentorship, where you can learn my strategy within that week and push yourself forward leaps and bounds. You also get a discount off your challenge as well. So it's a no-brainer, boys. Let's have a look at GU and EU if we're actually going to start coming down. GU's the one where I can see us coming higher. Like, I don't really think we're really going to reverse this close to the higher range. Maybe, but unlikely. I'm not going to lie, I would be tempted to jump back in if this inverts again. Just because I'm very confident on my higher time frame. And I think we're at such a premium price right now, man. I would even be inclined, if we close below, to widen my stop loss a little bit. I mean, that's definitely a safer position. And then obviously you can have it here if you want. We'll see if this one starts coming up. But I'm not going to lie, this is going to be interesting to see, because I do still completely think we're going to be bearish. I've got no doubt in my bias. It's just that just about stopped us out, but it's calm now. It's calm, it's calm, it's calm. Everyone double tap the screen. 42 man in here. Let's get some more, man. Everyone share the live. What pair is this? If you, man, get 10k likes in here, boys, I'll let one person into my signals for 50% off. If you was in my signals last week, you would have got a lovely payout on your funded. You probably would have made about 3%. So you would either be well on your way to passing your account, or you would have got a lovely little payout there. If you want to get in the mentorship as well, just send me a message, man. Mentorship and signals is there, but if we get 10k likes, I'll let someone get in for 50%. I had EU stopped on the high, on the last high, still holding. Nice, Matt. Nice, Matty. That's lovely. That's what I mean. Our daily bias is pretty confirmed. We know what we're looking for. Let's wait to see if we have this close. We've still got a minute left of the close. Let's wait and see. Everyone double tap the screen, boys. Mine was, where was mine? It was like there. Yeah, we got stopped out. But yeah, we got fucked. I ain't gonna lie, chat. We got done pretty badly. We got stopped out by the smallest amount, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's what it is. It's fine. It don't even matter. What trade is this? This is EU, bro. I'll turn on the indicator. It does say down the bottom there. Oh, I was big enough to have a wider stop. Yeah, 100%. Can I still enter EU? Yeah, defo, mate. Defo. Still enter EU. Everyone double tap the screen. Mute this fucking phone. To be fair. The main thing, taking the same stop was a bit higher. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if it's not really good to double jump into trades, so I'm probably not going to jump into this one, to be fair. But I hope, for you man's sake, that we absolutely smash it. What we want on the I want the DXY, I'll be honest. This is the fucking... This there is what done us. This, yeah? So you, fucking go. This is what done us, the DXY last time. This is what absolutely filled us. We obviously tapped into that. But this is what annoys me about the DXY. Like, obviously, I understand it in it. I completely understand it. It's trading. But we get this all the time when it's like... We got the move there, right? And we'll jump in longs, obviously, here. And it's like, bro... So you're telling me you want to travel... You want to travel... What? How many pips even is that? Okay, so 500 points on the DXY. But before you can travel them 500 points, you need to quickly go 43 to the downside. Really? Was it all that needed? Was it worth it? Was it so needed, that little move down? But then you realise this is the move down that actually fucked me. So it was obviously generating liquidity for the good traders to get fucked by. So yeah, this is what fucked us the first time. Should really need to stop saying that word. Oh my god, really? Bro, if you man just saw the capture that I had to complete, it's actually a joke. You don't really want to be getting into EU until the DXY inverts that at all. Okay, can you check your DM? Yeah, no worries. Just need a 5-min retap. Yeah, I mean, I am not getting into this one for various reasons. Mainly because of the DXY. DXY is just not playing with us. It's not playing. DXY is not playing. Dollars a week. Donald Trump continues to... Let's be real, not do the greatest of jobs as president. Come on, man. El Presidente. Let's see how we go on this. Yeah, we're gonna get that change. Yeah, we're gonna run. We're gonna run. We are gonna run to TP. I can tell. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're running to TP. DXY's order flow's flipped. DXY does not want to accept that anymore. DXY's order flow's flipped, boys. It has flipped. You can see we've mitigated this bullish fair value gap now. DXY's flipped. I think we're gonna be running to the right direction now. I think. Let's hope. Come on, bro. Bro, come on, man. What's going on? Bro. Fucking hell, man. Sometimes TradingView can be so retarded, honestly. Like AIDS level retarded. Like dripping with AIDS level retarded. Whatever the fuck that means. Come on, bro. I beg you work, for fuck's sake. Sorry, boys, just updating the Discord there. Yeah, let me know who's getting into this re-entry. Let me know if anyone's hitting it. I'm in this. Buying volume will be weak. Reckon we going down soon. Yo, bro, can you check your DM? Let's go. Come on. I got into EU. Nice. 5 minutes ago. Nice, mate. Nice. Where the fucking hell is this other pissing vape, bro? Real talk, man. Fuck's sake, bro. So annoying. Fuck it, bro. It's just fucking off. Can't lie, I got in as soon as I see the reaction on DXY, but wasn't mad. Kinda want to see myself. Kinda mad at myself to taking it. Deserves to hit SL. Unlucky, bro. Now DXY has an inverted 5 min. Let's have a look at DXY. Difference with DXY is that the order flow's getting, we can see where the order flow's moving towards. This is the thing. So if we just get rid of this for a second, right? Yeah, we should honestly, we should be moving up now. We really should, based on this order flow. We really should, man. Really should. Really should. So basically what I'm saying is, right, so we got this bearish fair value gap here, right? We filled it. Filled this bearish one. Right, so after we filled this, what should we do? We should fill it and then move to the downside. That's all we should do, right? Fill it and move to the downside. That's all we do. However, this one, it's filled it, gone to move down. After it's moved down, what's it done? It's filled a bullish fair value gap and then reversed. It will start to reverse. So it's filled this. Off. It's filled this, and then rather than just moving down, it's actually mitigated a bullish fair value gap and looks like it's going to move up. So rather than going internal to external, which is what we'd expect, it looks like it's going internal to internal, which obviously then means external will be the flip side. Got in first entry, SL above the L1 FEG. Do you not trade a fixed RR before it reversed, it hit 2 RR? Nah, bro, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Fixed RR, you can do very well. I would recommend a fixed RR of 1 to 2. You can do really well on it. This is running now, but let's not forget we was running about 3R in profit earlier, and it did come back to bite us in the scrotum. So, yeah, who's in EU or GU, chat? Let me know. Let me know who's in EU. Change your character, breaking structure, enter off the order block. Do you not trade a fixed RR? The thing is, if you're waiting for a change of character and a breaker structure, you're going to be waiting for too long, and you're never going to get a position. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. You hear that? You hear people on YouTube say that, like, oh, if you want to wait for a confirmed reversal, then what you do, you wait for a change of character, then a breaker structure. Then the life ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You know that. Life ain't all fucking gold and fairy dust. Like, if you're waiting for a change of character and a confirmation breaker structure, you're not going to get in the trade, my guy. It's going to run without you. If you wait for a change of character, you might even be late. This is why we use inversions, because they're a lot quicker. Trust me, boys, if you're waiting every time for a change of character and then a breaker structure and then getting in, you're going to have at least, well, at the max, you're going to have one trade every 2 months or something like that. And that's not actually me exaggerating, that's just being truthful. I swear, Dan, I swear, Dan. Rather than doing that, what I recommend is doing what we... Oh, bruv, banned for frauds and scams. Lovely. Literally told this guy to not be an idiot and I got banned for it. Brilliant. Fuck you, TikTok. How about that? Suck my balls.
And you're gonna fail. And you're gonna fail.
Well, looks like it's just us on YouTube, boys. That is #1 bullshit, bro. Screw you, TikTok. Trust. At least we're already on here now. Absolute joke, bro. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Why didn't you enter EU off the 5-minute inverse? I did, bro. I did. Literally did. We're gonna come higher. I just know we are. I just know we are. I know for a fact we are. If you haven't got in already, the best chance you've got is if DXY decides to just re-tap onto it and then run. That may be what it wants to do. It may want one little last re-tap and then run. That's what you can hope for. And then obviously on EU, that should hopefully push you up about 3 or 4 pips. Yeah, 3 pips, tap you in, and then we can run. That's what I do believe is going to happen. Doesn't mean that I'm going to jump in. And boys, by the way, I did take that one earlier, which stopped lost, so... You ever thought of streaming on Kick? Yeah, I have, and Kick's just so shit, boys. I'll be honest. Kick's really, really bad of a platform. And when I say really bad of a platform, like, I know I say TikTok shit and YouTube shit. Nah, Kick is terrible. Kick is terrible. If YouTube is Netflix, yeah, then Kick is like a TV from the 1970s, bro. Like, honestly, Kick is so bad. Like, it's so bad. There's nothing on Kick is what you got to think. Like, there's no customer base of Kick. You know what I mean? People don't use Kick. No one uses Kick. You only use Kick if someone you know streams on Kick. So there's no point doing it because you never get any more viewers. Like here, for example, some of you, man, it's probably your first time watching me. If this was Kick, it'd be physically impossible to have anyone else other than whoever already knows me watching me, because there's no For You page. Like, I'll show you on Kick here how it works. So look, when you go on Kick, there's no For You page, right? So there's no, like, I'll show you the difference on YouTube, right? Go on YouTube and we'll go on Kick and I'll show you the difference. Alright, so YouTube, yeah? We go on YouTube and there's all these different videos, right? You've got to even look, these guys are live. I know he's got 2 million views, but this guy, for example, he's live. He's only got 200 views, yeah? Whereas we go on Kick, you can't do anything, look. You can't, there's no FYP. It's purely done on views. There's no, like, the only way to basically get on the FYP on Kick is to have the most views. So how can you get the most views without there have it? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It just means the best streamers will always be the best streamers. Like, that's just how it works. So if you went on, for example, what well, look at my following. So look, who's this? I don't even want to go on her because she's going to be doing something. Like, this is how it works here. So no one actually likes her content. No one watches her. None of this, right? No one actually likes her. But because she's got 1.3k views, she'll stay at the top of the FYP and she'll stay on the page. And no one can get on there until they get more views. So it's not like on YouTube, yeah, you can get some geezer who's streaming bears. But if my streams have been popping off in the last few days, I've caught a couple banging trades, we've had some joke streams, then YouTube will start pushing me. But on Kick, they just wouldn't push me because I don't have already like 1,000 views. It was, yeah, it's kind of bullshit, but I get the point of it. I mean, they're just doing it so let's be real, they show the highest numbers. So if you own 30% of Kick like Aiden Ross, you can stay at the top. This is what I mean. I think Aiden Ross went really wrong signing with Kick. I really do. He's going to fall off real bad soon. Aiden Ross is going to fall off soon. I hope he don't. I actually find him quite jokes, but the thing is with Aiden Ross is like, he sort of just sold out, and fair play. I mean, Kick probably offered him, they offered him sharing the company. But the thing is, sharing the company that he's never going to be able to sell. Because if Aiden Ross sells his sharing Kick, then Kick pretty much ceases to be a grade A streaming platform. So it's a bit like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. It's a bit like, this, do you know what I'm saying? He cashed out with that Kick deal. You will never know if he did or didn't. The thing is, all these man say stuff like that for views, not in a bad way, innit? It's just like, it's like a TV show. They say stuff for views. You'll never actually know contractually if he's still in or if he's still not. But I can imagine he won't be able to sell his share in the company for at least the first 2-3 years while Kick gets off his feet. So I imagine he'll still own a share of the company. But where he went wrong is just by going, oh, Kick are giving me 200 M's. Let me just take Kick. Let me just go with Kick. But then you just fall off the face of a cliff. Like, no one really, he's not fallen off. Like, he's still the main man. Like, he's still a G. Obviously had that Donald Trump stream. But people are going to start overtaking him, bro. Like, Speed's already overtaken him. Because Speed's on YouTube, bro. A platform where people are actually on. Like you, man, for example. I don't watch Speed, innit? But I've been on YouTube before. And I've seen, Speed in China. 2 million live viewers. And I'm like, bro, check this out. Like, I'll have a look. You get that exponential growth when you're on a good platform like YouTube. But Kick is just, it's more of a cash grab. You get paid for being on there, but your career never really grows. That's how I see it, anyway. But bro, you say sold out, like selling out for 200 mil. Fuck it, if that's what you want to do, bro. Nothing wrong with that. 200 mil's 200 mil, but I think he's just like, he's the best, or like he is the main streamer, you know what I mean? So it's kind of sad that he's a little bit fallen off now, but is what it is. Speed showing that YouTube is the way to go. 100% El Slapo, 100%, bro. YouTube is the way to go. They've just got the best platform. Like, I'll be honest, they just have got the best platform. You can't even really argue with it either. Like, yeah, let me know what you're in on. Let me know what everyone's in on. See how this one runs. Louis, would you sell your soul for 200 mil? Nah. Nah, I wouldn't. Selling your soul's mad, bro, if I can't lie. I'll do practically anything for 200 million. And that ain't a joke, innit? That is not a joke. I would do practically anything for 200 mil. But selling your soul, fuck that. I must feel like shit. If I sold my soul, I'd just kill myself. I just know I would. I just know I'm that type of person. I just wouldn't be able to bear with the fact I sold my soul. And I'll be sitting there with 200 mil like, bro, I've literally got no soul. Like, I'm ginger now. Like, what's the point of having 200 mil if you're ginger? Really? Like, you really think Ed Sheeran's happy, bro? Like, he's got to walk around like that. He's got to walk around as the laugh and joke of every room he steps into. No thanks. Didn't get tapped out the first time. You're a lucky boy, Payne. Top man, top man. I think a lot of people are looking at the same. Why didn't you enter off the first inverse? I did, bro. You must have been late to the stream. You must have been late for the stream. You must have been late. We did enter off the first, bro. We got taken out very, very minutely. So we had our entry on this first 5 minute. I can show you it to the T what it was. Obviously inversed it there. Oh, fuck me. And then 50% middle line. Where was it? 5. Get rid of that. We had our stop loss on 8 pips. So yeah, we had that. Yeah. Always like a bit of breathing room for my SL. Fair play. Makes sense. Where would you enter if you haven't entered? You want to wait for some form of displacement. So you want to wait for an imbalance to form. Bear in mind, we're not even confirmed we're going to be going in this direction yet. DXY is a fucking bastard. Don't ever forget that. DXY is a fucker. See, we knew it was going to be bullish. We knew it for a fact. It was just for waiting for when. So we can tell, literally, as soon as this candle started to wick up, it was so obvious. As soon as this candle wicked up, it was blatantly obvious. That's what we was hoping for something for like this. Like, we went to fill it, came down, but then wicked it into this. If we wicked into it and did that's what we're looking for. Exactly what happened there, right? And that's the difference in price action. If you look at these little details, I hope some of you did notice that though. The way went to fill it and then clearly filled this instead of just going to the low, which confirmed that yeah, we are going to reverse. So this candle here was the all confirming candle, basically. It was going to go higher. Now we just need to actually do something. By that I mean take out a swing high. We've got 2 pretty significant highs right now. Fuck off. Got 2 pretty significant highs. Okay, this is why I'm drawing shit all jaggedy. Let's make this 1 thickness. Okay, had the same one. Wow, and yeah, I'm late. I'm gonna need your pre-London. Would be hella good for this. Yeah, bro. Are you in the mentorship, Flox? Who is in the mentorship? Put a yes or no in the chat if you're in the mentorship. If you're in these pre-Londons. Is Asia low your target? Yeah, bro, but you can always aim for less if you need. Like this one's already up 1.46. If it starts to break these lows, once we start getting to these lows, you can close it, like, or start thinking about closing it. A 2 to 1's fine, boys. Like, this really is fine. Once we start coming to these lows, I would consider closing. Because it's a long way to here. This is 60 pips, chat. So we're going to have to hold it for the whole of the New York session. So Me personally, I'd like to see this level get hit, but I don't mean you necessarily have to hold it till then. Yes, and they're goated as fuck. Let's go. Yeah, I'm in it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Germany's Friedrich Merz unexpectedly fails to gain enough support to be elected Chancellor in first parliamentary vote. Who is that? Friedrich Merz. Who the fuck's that? Well, looking at his face, I think we can gather a few things. Let me just quickly. Oh. No, in all seriousness though, what? The Christian Democratic Union. Is that basically Nazis 2.0? Can normally tell from the fucking rallies. Let's have a look at the rally. Oh no, it's not. It's a lefty party. Oh. What is it? Again, boys, why does the internet do it? Like, what? The Democrat. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, why are you telling me all this? What language is this? What could this possibly mean? I know this is what, Russian? It looks like upside down Russian. Like, what is this? How does this benefit anyone? Is the German Democratic Party conservative? Look how unhelpful this is, yeah? This is so unhelpful. Is the Democratic, so Democrats, and Conservative, so left and right, and is the major party of the centre-right, so still don't really know if they're the Tories or the Lib Dems, but either way, the only reason I'm looking, boys, is Chancellor, obviously, as we know, controls the money. So it's important for us that we know who these chancellors are and what their tendencies are politically. Obviously, if you're on the right and you're on the left, there's going to be different ways that you see monetary policy to be handled. Monetary policy meaning interest rates and the like. It's gibberish, lol. Yo, Trizzy, isn't that the guy with the Nazi links back in the day? I am German, bro, and this guy is not good for us, not gonna lie. Oh, swear down, Trizzy. You can't lie, though. Comments are saying that you have Nazi links. That's a bit crazy. YOLO, did we create 4-hour CRT for EU? Yeah, we did, bro. We did. Nah. CDU, not the new Nazis are fairs. No joke, his whole background is scatty. Did we create CRT? Looks like we did. Just about. The thing is, I'm more seeing the daily CRT more than anything. If we remove all the noise, this is what I'm seeing. Got this candle here. So not only did we fill the imbalance of this, so you can see the imbalance here, which has been filled. We also took the high of this candle and then closed back within the range. So therefore, we're looking at price coming down to the low of the candle. So if we turn on this, you can see that there. You got the imbalance filled, CRT high, CRT low, and then down here where we're sort of trying to piece together an entry without getting our arse handed to us, which I think we did all right. We got the 1 hour imbalance there. It's 10 o'clock now. 2-6. Alright, chat, who's been Egypt? Chat, tell me, I need your help. Who's been Egypt recently? I've never been to Egypt and I'm trying to go soon. So chat, tell me if you've been Egypt in the chat, let me know. I need some help. Chat, let me know it's been. This is running nicely now though. Not as nicely as we was before after we already got... Oh, I've just realised something. Quite funny actually. So the entry point for the first entry and the second entry was actually the exact same. Heard the camel guys try to rip you off, but that's about it. Yeah, I ain't worried about getting ripped off, bro. I ain't getting ripped off by no one. But you man should see me, bro. When I was in Thailand, bro, I was like Jose Mourinho, bro. No one knew how to handle people like me. Trust me. Trust me. If you know, you know. I've got that face as well. If any of you have met me in real life, you'll know. I've got a face where sometimes I'll just have like the most angry, serious, like resting face. You just looked unapproachable sometimes when I do it. And yeah, bro, people don't understand though. Like, people don't understand these guys' logic. The whole thing with these looky men and that, and the guys in Egypt and the prozzies in Thailand, is people don't understand. They want an answer out of you. They just want a response. If you say no, that is still a response. If as soon as you talk, as soon as you engage, they've got step one complete. They don't care if you say fuck you. They don't care what you say. As long as you say a word to them, that is step one complete, and then they try to sell you. People don't realise it's every time they go, oh no thank you, no thank you, no thank you, or no I'm alright thanks, oh no I've just had one. That's step one. You've already done the thing. You've done the thing they're trying to do, you idiot. Listen, if you're ever in a country like that, you gotta do this, yeah. You gotta act like you're playing blackjack, yeah, and you just go like this. You're walking up to him, just go like this. The hand, the blackjack hand, yeah. You don't even look. You look at them, glance at them, and just give them the poker hand, innit? No more. Give it not the poker hand, the blackjack hand. Just like this, and everyone knows what it means, and they know you ain't no rookie. If you do that, they know you're not a rookie. If you're like, oh no, they know you're a rookie. So if you see one and you're on a holiday like that, in a brazy place like Thailand or whatever, and there's bare prozzies trying to get on you, or Egypt, trust me, just no words needed, because they'll know. They know if you don't say any words and just do that, they're like, okay, this guy knows our tactic, innit? This guy knows that we just want to get a response out of you and then sell you, boom. So that's a little tactic for you. Hustle and rate that. Looky men get hustled, I rate that. To be fair, looky men are true born hustlers. Thanks for the tips, bro. No worries, bro. Trust me, bro. You watch here when you're walking down like Khalsan Road or something, and everyone's getting pulled, and I'm just there like this. No one touches me. No one asks me anything. Just literally, just trust me, because foreign people, they know, innit? But just remember, all they're trying to do is get any response. Even if you say no or fuck off, they've still got what they want. They just want a response, innit? That's why when you walk past and they're like, "Oh, devil boy," or something like that, they'll say like an English thing, like, "Oh, fish and chips, mate." And then they expect you to turn around and start laughing, and only because it's a joke, they just want to get that response. They're cheeky bastards. In Tenerife, I hustled a looky man, pay £1 for a hat, and then I'd go sell it to a drunk couple at a bar for a £5. You were the looky man, El Slappo, bruv. You're taking his job. You're You are the foreigner taking the looky men's job. Who's this British geezer coming over here and stealing our decent hard working jobs as a looky man? It ain't on. It ain't on. He's using his tactics, he's beating our prices, and he's fucking us. The main problem is that they talked shit about women back then. What do you mean? Wait, what? We've broken this level again, and then Price has just decided to have an aneurysm. Let's check DXY. We're really doing this again, are we? I think even if we are gonna come back down, we've got to sweep this high. It's a blatantly equal high. I don't know why we'd come back up if it wasn't just to at least re-tap it. Yeah, we've got 10-minute balance there, so I'll be looking for for either of these two levels to be tapped, and then the move back up, hopefully. Yeah, it filled that, hustled the hustler, goated shit, yeah, trust me. Can't haggle a haggler, but he did. And the second thing is about Taurus and the Ukraine. Oh yeah, that's that German guy, isn't it? The German Chancellor. Let's just have a look. What is his approval rating? Where does it say? Oh, here we are. In is America on the right or wrong track? Fucking hell. 91%. Crazy. What do we think, chat? Is America on the right track or wrong track? Yeah, 91% is crazy, I can't lie. Can't really argue with 91%. Yeah, I know majority of people are stupid, but I don't think 91% of people are stupid. Crazy numbers. I wasn't expecting it to be that. I would have thought there'd be at least some Americans that are like. Do the same thing with Germany, bro. When did he get elected? Oh, the Chancellor's just the leader. I should have known that because of the old moustache man. What is this? Well, badly. See, what the fuck's this chart, bro? Okay. Between June and August. This is fucking last year. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason it's bare hard to find the Germany ones. Let me try. So hopefully we can break this low, boys. We should do. Just keep our eye on the DXY. Hopefully it don't move too cheeky. We still want to break that high, remember. What's EG saying? Still continuing down? Yeah, as we said, boys, beautiful. For that order block again, moving down off that order block. Hopefully some of you could have capitalised on that. If we go back to it. We may have already run off, but even if you got in it like that, you still would have been able to catch a lovely little move like that. I mean, obviously the ideal position would have been at the high. Like that, right? For a little 5 to 1, that would have been beautiful. But, obviously not come through yet. And I think we did see it a teeny bit late. I think we saw it after like this candle or something. But even still, you had your stop loss there. Obviously 1.2, you would have widened it to like 3. Because you can't really do 1 point thing, which is perfect really. And then aiming for that low, which is probably going to be, yeah, 3 to 1, which is lovely. So let's see if that one comes through. Not saying I've got in on, but we did have the level. So let's see how we go for it. And then, yeah, let's hopefully we can break this low as well. Alright. Let's have a look at this bastard's popularity rating. And don't tell me 17th of March, bro. Okay. Nigel Farage. Can we just see the Prime Minister's favourability has fallen slightly since mid-March, experiencing a 4-point drop. A number of a positive opinion on him is 28, while the number of a negative opinion 62%. Okay, so 62% of people don't rate him. Oh, I understand how this graph works now. There's just 2 options on the vote, innit? Yeah, that does make sense. Are you looking clean? Yeah, it is. We just want to start breaking these lows. It's this round here, man. It's this accumulation by the daily true open. We know there's volume in these. We know there's liquidity in these. Once we are able to break past these levels, we should be plain sailing. But it's just if we are going to do that. And what time are we going to do that? So let me know what other pairs you man are looking at. And we can still go through them all. Nigel Farage. 65 unfavourable. So their approval, Nigel Farage, fucking hell, that's crazy. Nigel Farage's favourability ranking is pretty much the same as the sitting Prime Minister. Hers has got to be terrible. Hers is better, even though she's shit. No one even cares about her, innit? So it's got better, oh wait, so it's got better since, wait, but so's unfavourable. It's just more people have voted then. Yeah, Keir Starmer, since the election, way less people liked him. Well, to be fair, she sort of stayed the same, but bare people have started to not like her. It's quite good. Let's have a look at the German thing. This is quite a good... what website was I on? Was it this? Yeah, Chelsea, let me know... my stop loss on DTO on EU. My stop loss is DTO for EU for another 3 RR 2p. Sorry. Yeah, hopefully that can hit. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what we're saying. Really, this is the volatile point. Really, around this DTO, this is going to be the volatile point. We should at least tap it. So to be fair, I think there's a pretty decent chance of you getting out of this one. 3RR. By the way, boys, Stu is sending these positions to the Discord, into the Signal group. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why we caught 6RR but not sent any in. But let's hope that this is the practice day. So this is the practice day for Stu. Basically, he's just doing a test run. So yeah, we do have like a test group chat with just the employees, just to assess, like basically me, Stu and Mace essentially, and the website guy and a few other people. And Stu's sending the practice one. So Stu did send these levels into the practice. So already Stu's claimed a 3.5 RR move off the DTO off of there. and he's currently running about 2R up on another 3R move. So for Stu, that is 6R made today. Remember, today's the practice run, where he's sending it into just us, man. And then tomorrow it opens up where he's sending it into the Signal group. And boys, the Signal prices may be going up, because I can't lie, 6RR in a day, on top of what I'm already sending, on top of what Mace is already sending, on top of everyone else, it's crazy, crazy game. So if you want to get into the Signals today, then send me a message on Discord, send me a message on Instagram, and I can get you sorted out before the prices go up. Just not EG, I was going to do solely EG, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, Stu has been sending these in to us anyway, boys, so we can verify and vouch that he's in these trades. And I can tell you that he is. He sent them in the right format. Boys, you man will be loving it today. You man will be about 6k up on your live funded. Lovely. I've been trading very conservatively in the Signals recently. I can show you. I only had one trade last week. But to be honest, boys, this is all you need. I'll show you. This is the difference between us and other people. How many people, right, are going to be having 10 trades in a week, 20 trades in a week, and barely even coming up profitable? This is why we're so much better. I'll show you this. I had one trade, and I'll show you the trade. Yeah, here we go. So there's this one. So as you can see, 2 to 1. Oh, fuck me. 2 to 1. And then if we, I know I already tapped, boys, but I re-tapped in like 3 times, so everyone did get in on it. There's some profits. That's us running, and then boom. So this is our only trade. Obviously, as you can see, tapped in again there, again there, again there. So everyone got in on it. 2 to 1, one trade, 2 to 1, 2RR. So that's 2%. And remember, boys, all you need is 2%. You don't need any more than 2%. You just don't need it. 2% a week is 8% a month. Is enough to pass a funded account and get beautiful payouts. Have you entered EU sales? Yeah, bro. So if anyone does want to get in there, boys, then send me a DM. I'm checking my DMs after this. Are you holding to Asia low? Because the first one was dirty. Yeah, I'll be holding to Asia low. Yeah, Trizzy. We are Triz, we are. See, this one, super unlucky with the first one. Everyone drop a like on the screen and subscribe if you haven't. The thing the majority of Signal gropes and grunts is they struggle to provide verified brokerage statements or verified prop firm withdrawals. Once you can do them 2 basic things equals credibility. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Gropes of the Signal gropes and queries is they struggle to provide verified brokerage statements or verified prop firms withdrawal. Once you can do the, yeah, that's the thing. People just, the thing is, boys, people do shit off paid ads. You got to think with me, everything we do is live. Everything I do is live. I don't do paid ads. I don't do none of this shit. So everything you see me doing here is live. I can't fake this. I can't fake any of this. As I said, I took a loss there, and I'm open and honest. I say we took a loss. We took a dub here, and I'm open and honest and say we took a dub. Everything we do is live. It's not paid ads. It's not Lambos. I mean, look, I'm literally sitting here in my room just trading. That's all we're doing. So you lot, that's the best way to learn, really. Ignore all the bullshit, all the cars, all the watches, all this shit. Like, I've literally got stuff up here that I could show and probably get better views. Let me actually try it. First, back on the shades. You know what I mean? What else we got up here? I must have a fucking watch or something. Can I join your signals group? Yeah, you can, bro. Send me a message on Instagram, Riches FX. Time is money as well. I've got this to flex. Can't even buy these. Watch. Frank Mueller watch. Finger version for the 1940s. Satin carat silver. A load of fucking reddies as well. You know what I mean? I could sit here and do this the whole stream, boys, but there's no fucking point. Mainly no point because I look like an absolute fucking retard. Where's the hat at? What do you mean? Oh, the hat. This one. That's hard. Where you get that from? This is you can't be buying these, bro. You can't be buying these without some form of name to you. I'll be honest, you can't buy this without a name to you. And this is the hat. Average Joe's. You wear this just to remind you, no matter who you are, you're always an average Joe. Definitely gonna catch some more views with them shades on, lad. Yeah, trust me. But no, that's what I mean, man. Everything we do is just trading. We don't fuck about. Well, I literally just fucked about, but we don't try and get you in any other way. We just drop pure game. And we really do this, so I can actually do this. I challenge anyone else to sit on live for 2 hours and trade and answer every question, analyse every chart, and not get caught out like they can't trade. For example, I've just got this come through. Let's see who this clown is. Who's this clown? Oh, this guy's a bean, bro. Yeah, look. I've just got this come through. Okay. Buy gold, right? Like, let me show you. Let me show you the diff. Let's actually see this, right? Buy gold, right? It's just come through now, right? So buy gold. Let's put our buy on. Right, there we go. So, for a start, this is line number 1. For a start, he said the entry is, you can see, buy now at 33.72. What are we at now? We're actually at 33, well, we was at 33.74. So about 15 pips of what we actually was. Or 150, whatever you want to call it. And then TP1 is at 7.425. And stop loss is at 367.75. This this is what I mean. This is what I mean, boys. This is exactly what I mean. And someone clip this shit, bro. Someone clip this. Look at this, bro. Look. They've just sent in manage your risk at all. Bro. That's 63,000 subscribers. 63,000 subscribers. Bro, yeah, look at that. And this is what they're sending. This is what they're sending, and they can't even. I watched the Alex G guy with the set and forget thing. He has made millions off a lie. So stupid, innit? Always this Instagram ad. Trust me. Alex G, yeah, Alex G's got exposed bears already. But this is what I'm saying. This is why it's a joke of a trade. Because look at this, yeah. Even if this TPs, say you risked, yeah, 1k on this. Say you risked £1,000 on this. If it won, you'd make £430. Yeah? Versus trades that I'm showing on live for free. If you risked, right, on this bad boy. So this is a 6.68 to 1. We're currently running up. This is currently running as well. So we're currently 2.74 RR. So 2.74. So say you risked £1,000, that means you times it by £1,000, which means you'll be currently up £2,700. And we're only what, a third of the way to TP. So risk £1,000 making this, and if it's full TP, we'll make 6k. Versus this guy's pooey little trade, where even if it does hit full TP, is going to make literally next to nothing. And the thing is with these, okay, you man understand, I don't think anyone in here's got cerebral palsy, so there shouldn't be any confusion into this. But yeah, this is the difference between their signals and ours. It's chalk and cheese. That literally came through as I was trying to make the point as well. That's jokes. It's mad, isn't it? Like, it hits TP1 and you take off 50% or whatever, so your RR is so bad this point. Oh, yeah, you take off 50%, yeah. So with ours as well, you close your whole thing. With theirs, you close 50% of point. Oh, mate, it's so bad the way people fall for this. It's actually bad. It's actually bad, bruv. Got mocked though, look at that. Can you lot see that? The last scene just now, he saw that message and thought, yeah, I need to take my lunch. Clown. Nice, right. Broken out of these lows pretty significantly now. We're approaching that DTO. I want to see profits enter the Discord after this one, boys. Hopefully some of you's running nicely. Everyone drop a like on this stream. Everyone quickly like this stream. We've got about 70 man in there. Let's try and make this the most liked stream we've had so far. 29 likes. Okay. Lovely. That's actually I think it is my most liked stream so far. Come on. Let's go, money in the look at these notifications I'm receiving, bruv. For a start, he said it's TP once hit. Has it hit? It hasn't, mate. Look at this absolute div, mate. I just got a note. Yay, TP's been hit. Yes, TP1's been hit. Let's fucking go. Right, where is it? He actually replied to that. What a clown. Oh my days, look at the money, bro. Look at the money. Look at the little. It hasn't even hit TP yet. I can't believe how bad these guys are. Can I put an emote on there? How do I drop an emote? Oh, I want the laughing face. TP2 hit. No, it hasn't. Just look. Partials. This guy is an absolute scam. An absolute scam. 7575. He reckons that's been it. Okay, to be fair, it has actually been hit. Wait, what? That was his. Whoa. I've got it wrong. Wait. Oh my days, his TP was even... Oh my days, his trade was even worse than that, bro. Wait, wait. His TP was his entry. Wait. So sent at 1025. For TP1, it's 7425. So 1025. Let's go to 1025. Yep, that's it. 1025. That's when we looked at it. Or 26. We allow 1 minute for us to go on it. So that's right. And it's okay. Let's actually do it even to the pits. We'll put it there, right? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. That's okay. And say you got in as soon as he sent it. You got straight in. His TP1 is 3375. 7425. Is he taking the fucking piss? Nah, he's got to be taking the piss. He's got to be taking the piss. The entry was that, bro. The entry wasn't though, because it was never at that. Look when he sent it in. He sent it in at 10:25, right? So the earliest you could have got on it is 10:26 at the start of the candle. So that's less than like 20 seconds to get into the trade, right? That's as quick as possible. 10:25. So they entered as quick as possible, as you can see, at 10:26. And then, bro, this is gotta be some kind of joke, isn't it? So where was his TP3? 7575. And his other one was, let's draw this. .4 RR, trust. Now this is his TP2. You have the audacity to say TP smashed as well. Bruv. So it's TP2 is fucking 0.25. Look at his TP1. It's 0.04 pips. That surely not. Bro, it is. Is that risking a grand for... Yeah, that means if you risk a grand, you make £40. It's impossible to lose that. You could have done that at any point in the whole of the market and won a trade with that positioning. And then 7775 is his full TP. Let's draw that on. I don't know why he loves the number 75 so much. So his full TP is 0.6. Alright, let's work this out. I'm actually going to work this out. So you got 3 TPs. So let's assume you close a third of your position at each one. Right, so what are the RRs? We got 0.04. 0.28. And you've got 0.6. So let's assume you took a third out of each one. The first one's a literal joke. I don't even know what a third of 0.4 is. Let's fucking go. Let's just do it on a calculator. So this is your total amount of money you would have confirmed. And this is percent of what you risk. So if you risked £1, you would make 4p, essentially, is what this means. But not, you would make less. So 0.04. Actually, let's do it on here so you man can see me do it. So you would have secured. This is what we'd have secured. So what was it? 0.01% secured. Boom. 0.01%. Boom. 0.28. Okay, so let's go 0.28 divided by 3 equals 0.09 secured. So that adds our running total up to 0.1. Let's go. Then obviously this divided by 3, 0.2. 0.2. So that means this trade would have brought you a total of 0.3. Oh. So let's get rid of this, get rid of this. So this position that this guy is also telling you to get in, if you would have risked £100 on this trade, you would have made £30. Boom, money in the bank. Yeah. Money in the bank. Yeah. Money in the bank. Yay! Hang on. this is live this is live scenes of this guy's TP hitting. Bro, where do they cash the bank? I want to see where they actually run in and cash it. Oh, what is that, a girl? This is Donny after securing 0.1% on a gold long. What the fuck is she wearing, by the way? They haven't even tried on her little mask. Money in the bank! 0.01 secured! Money in the bank briefcase has been cashed in. It's unbelievable, guys. So this is, obviously, we worked out on their signals, you risk you risk £100 and you make £30. On ours, currently, well, on this one, so 6.68. If you risk £100, you make £668. That is the difference between us and them. With us, you can actually do shit. With them, you just can't. Got some bundle. That Superman punch gets me every time. Best in the game. Come on, Matty. Come on, Matty. I'm crying. Bro, you'd cry if you saw what this guy looks like as well. I think I must have screenshotted it. I must have. I don't like coming for people's looks too much, but I'm sure I screenshotted this. It's almost like a bit of a joke. Oh, where is it? I'm sure I know it is. Oh, where is it? Yeah, boys, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'm active on Insta DMs anyway. Oh, where is he, bro? I've definitely got a photo of him. Oh, this is him. This is.
Forex signals without paying for anything. Forex signals without paying for anything.
Oh no! This is too funny. I'm gonna have to send this to someone on Discord and then. Oh wait, I'm gonna get this on my screen so you man can see this. This is the guy. This is the guy that's scamming. This is the guy that's finessing people out of their hard-earned cash. Yeah. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly who it is. Yeah. You watch. You watch. Save. Alright, we ready? You ready to see the face reveal of this guy that's mocking people, yeah? Does anyone want to stay on the EU short? Yeah, this is the guy. Let me quickly show you this and I'll get back on the charts.
Forex signals without paying for anything. Allow me to introduce you to copy-paste trader. In this Allow me to introduce you to copy-paste trader. In this free Telegram group, they send 5 to 10.
It's absolute.
Want Forex signals without paying for anything? Allow me to introduce you.
Just as I said that, I got another notification come through. Let's see what it is. Success, TP3. Bro. Look how much he made. Look how much he made. He made 120 grand off that. So by the way, we've already done the math. So if he did make 120 grand off that, then we can do the maths because we've got it all worked out. So he made 120 grand. Let's do the maths. And actually, let's actually. Let's do the maths, right? So let's do, look, what is the multiple? So it's 3.3, yeah. So he times whatever he risked, he would have made a third of. So if he made that, he would have had to risk triple that. So, well, I had to DM it to May. I had to DM it to May so it would come up on the screen and look at the reply. Fucking hell, that's horrifying. Oh, mate, I'm dead. Yeah. So look, so 120,000 times 3.3333. So is basically 400,000, right? So he reckons he's risked, in order for him to be telling the truth, he must have risked £400,000 on this trade. Who thinks that this guy risked £400,000 on this pissy excuse of a trade? Bear in mind, if you risk £400,000 on, he's in a higher school assembly at Honey's school too. No way. That's fucking jokes. He's just saying that. How long you reckon he's been on sex offenders list then? I reckon he invented the list, bro. They made the list because of him. He was walking around and they was, alright, fuck me. We're going to have to start actually noting these people down. We can't just let these people roam about, especially near schools. Oh yeah, definitely legit. Seems legit to me, paper trade. Trust me, Richard. Does anyone stay on EU short or take TP at DTO? I think some people's taking TP at DTO because it is 3R. So, yeah, you could definitely close out at DTO. I'm not going to lie, that's probably the cleverest thing to do, in my opinion. There's no need to aim for 6-1. We've already been in this trade for even the last, if you look at the last 40 or so minutes, we haven't moved too much. It's getting a little bit consolidatory. So if we can get out of this DTO, then I'll take your money and run. You don't want to be leaving it in here, because bear in mind, boys, we can go all the way down to here. Oh. Could move all the way down to here, and the New York session comes through, and then the daily bite is reversed. So that's trading. Yeah, that's actually a big joke. Oh, we got another one. Should we see this one?
Hi guys, what a day it has been. We literally got in at the exact bottom on gold today, the literal exact bottom, and gold's just absolutely skyrocketed from there, and we've caught a huge move, and it's still moving up further. You know, just look through the...
This guy's dead behind. This guy's got nothing behind the eyes. Look at my eyes, yeah? Let me look at my eyes. Right. And then look at this guy's eyes.
The incredible testimonials, the incredible...
Just dead behind the eyes.
Screenshots. And again, the signals, better than any other group, and they're just one small part of this group. You are on top of the signals, you get access to the trading courses, access to the Discord with hundreds of members, you get access to one-to-one support. This
guy as well, yeah, I know this bro. I've seen him before. Hey, this guy just lies. Like, other people sort of like wishy-washy. That guy just lies. That guy will come on. It's like me, well, to be fair, we actually pretty much did catch you from the top. But he will go on and be like, guys, an amazing position there today. He will just have sent no signals and then be like, guys, we've, no, Coles is legit, I can't lie. He's definitely not, bro. I can just tell that he's not.
From me personally,
I can't lie.
you get access to so much stuff outside of the signals, and the signals themselves are insanely accurate. Again, caught the exact bottom on gold. We've only had one loss in the past, like, 3 weeks now. So, yeah, incredible start to the day.
Oh, I wonder why that is. Is it because your RR 0.04? Probably is.
Still got a good bit left today, so we'll hopefully scrape out some more profits. And I hope you're having an amazing day, guys.
You just...
You know what the trading group is doing this? Check this out. So, in the morning, I gave my analysis. This gold could be a buy.
Cool. Let's actually see if he's legit then, because he's let me pause it on April 28th. Right, we're going to do the legit test on this Coles trade. Chat, put in the comments if you think this guy's legit or not. I can see the time he sent it in. Well, he forwarded it, so it's not actually true. 51 he sent it in. Alright, so 28th of April at 12:51. I think he's in Dubai, so his time might actually be different. which might be a problem. But okay, that's probably going to be a problem because he's not in the UK. Has he actually sent in any? Who's this little?
Hi guys, as you can see above, a member made over £5,000 last week and then over £1,000 today. And yeah, just look at the testimonials and the results above in the group. Absolutely incredible. We caught the exact bottom on gold and we're about to catch the exact top as well.
Do you see what I mean? Boys, oh my fucking God. Which grown-ass people are that stupid? We caught the exact bottom and we caught the exact high, guys. We caught the exact top and the exact bottom, just like yesterday. Who's this Brer? This Brer looks a fully aged man and he's actually getting finessed. Let's see him. Actually, fuck him. Let's not. Oh, look at the trades. Look at the fucking trades. Support and resistance. He does it in his private. He's caught the generational bottom on gold. What the fuck? I wonder what this will be.
Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I do apologise for missing the live earlier on today. I did get my laptop back after chasing a taxi around Dubai. So I'll be live tomorrow night, 8 PM UK time, like I normally am. From Sunday to Thursday, I do go live, marking up the charts, answering any questions. And then I've just had an incredible meeting as well. Got some just huge news coming to the private group. We really are building the best trading community and best trading group out there. And I can't wait to bring that on to you. So incredible day today. Signals on point, everything on point. So yeah, let's smash tomorrow, guys. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I can't stress enough how unlike any other group this group is. Every other group, they just provide signals. Most of them are shit, and then they leave you in the blind. In this group, you gain signals, the reasoning behind every signal, daily analysis, trading courses.
See, this guy's literally like, and that's his whole advertising tactic. He's good at advertising because I see his paid ads all the time on my Instagram. He'll literally be like, he's like, put it this way, it is the equivalent of the big bad wolf sitting on news and going, you got to watch out for these people that blow your house down. There's people going around blowing your house down. I don't do that, okay? I'm the big bad wolf. I don't blow piglets' houses down. That's not what I do. But you got to watch out for people that do. I'm different, all right? I won't do that. You can trust me. You can trust me, right? I'm the big bad wolf. I'm not going to blow your house down. But the other people, watch out for them. It's literally the exact same as doing that. Like, you are the thing. You are the thing. You are the shit signal group that just leaves you in the dark. Like, if you actually do want to learn, boys, I don't even, like, this is the thing. It's genuinely not even close. I'm not even trying to be a knob. Like, this guy can do his thing. He's a fucking idiot. But he's making money. He probably lives a good life. Fuck him. Do what he wants to do, innit? No hate towards him. Even though he's sort of scamming people, probably. But either way. But it's just not even the same. It's just not even the same. Like, look at these actual positions caught on live. The guy goes, yeah, we're the best group in trading. We analyse, we mark up. We don't just analyse. I've been trading this strategy week in, week out for 2 years on live. Asia high sweep, aiming for the Asia low. Day in, day out, I'm trading this strategy. Day in, day out, I'm trading this fucking strategy, boys. Day in, day out, literally. On live for everyone to see, for you all to see the results. And we give the exact, so we've got a video on every concept here. Asia liquidity, there's a video on. CRT, there's a video on. Fair value gaps, video on. Order blocks, there's a video on. Inversion fair value gaps, video on. Change of character, there's a video on. Momentum, there's a video on. Daily true open, there's a video on. Time-based liquidity, there's a video on. Daily bias, there's a video on. Every single thing you see here, I have a video explaining exactly what to do, as well as my actual strategy, which you guys should know by now, is a sweep of the Asia high, looking for certain things to happen here, which triggers my entry, and then sells down to the Asia low. Obviously using the higher time frame with it as well, such as internal, external, and CRT as well. And obviously our signals are these type of positions, boys. 6RR, really nice, beautiful, high probability setups that can actually pass your account, actually earn you real money, and you haven't got to risk your sack to make a bollock. On one account, I had TP at DTO, 1 to Asia low, lovely. TP hit, back to break even. Let's go, Ralph. W's, let's go. Yeah, let's get some W's in the chat. Risk his house to buy watch. EU break, DTO, it will stay. I've got an EG sell, nice. Nice. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. EG already racing to that CRT low, boys. We had this CRT low, as we said, on the daily. Oh, sorry, not on the daily. What actually fucking was it? Oh, yeah, no, it was. It was 4 hours CRT. Sorry, my bad. Obviously, got internal. Market's been really nice on EG. It was just the wickiness, but we got obviously the order block there, and we're targeting the external low. So again, you would have heard me at the start of the live. I said all we're looking for is sells, sells, sells down to this external low. You can't fake that. You know what I mean? I give my prediction, I give my reasoning, and it happens. That's not, you can't fake anything like that. We give you one entry here, and then another one there. There's 2 entries you could have got in on if you've been in the live from the start. Obviously, you could have got in off this inversion here, which is similar to the EU entry, where you would have had your stop loss there, TP there, entry there. And you could have gotten on this entry, again, either off of the order block when it tapped, or off of the reaction off the order block once we got a nice rejection. AU as well, as we said, fully transparently, we took a loss earlier, which would have lost you -1R. And now we are in a trade which is running up 3.8R, basically 4R. So our current running total for EU is over 3R. Oh, wow, that was so bad. Is over 3R. So really, really nice. Stu obviously had 6RR, which tomorrow will be in the group from going forward. Yeah, we've had a really, really good start to the week, really. Just closed nice profit for me on my live account. Lovely, boys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the profit section now, and I'm going to send in a message, and everyone reply to this message that I'm about to send in. Everyone, if you got in, reply to this message I'm about to send in. Send profits from live signal. Send profit from live. 2 secs. I'm quickly going to send it and then at you, man, just so it looks better. Alright, boom. I just sent that message. Everyone reply to that message if you can, and send your profits if you manage to get in. I would appreciate that if you can do that. Just secured my first payout on a 50k account, my bro. Lovely. I'm out at 3RR. You're the best, bro. Just closed profit for me on my live account. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, boys. W's up in the chat, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Really nice stuff. Really good to see. We've got 50k payout secured, 3RR secured, and profit on your live account secured. Let's go. Go, Jet. Let's go, Jet. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Lovely. Matty out with a lovely £100. And this is the difference, boys. So Matty's got him. Matty made £100 from that trade. But boys, his only risks probably about 30 quid. That's the difference. That is the blatant difference. So for Matty to have made 100 quid, he would have had to risk $10,000 on this other guy's signals. For us, it's flipped. It's different. It's different. Got Samuel there. Shout out you, man, if you're in the chat. Shout out to you, man, who's in the chat. We got Matty. Matty, you made a nice little one-er. Congrats, Matty. We got Nels, or Nellis. I never know how to say his name, but Nellis, my boy. German again, I'm pretty sure. German Brer. He's made 4.5 bands of that sell. We've got RM4, who made a lovely 1.2. off that. W's in the chat. And we've got Samuel, who made 2.5k off that. And you can see they're all EU sales, boys. All EU sales, all on real accounts or funded accounts. So well played, each and every one of you. I'm going to drop an emote on all of them. Boom. Well fucking played, people. First time watcher, are you usually trading? Yeah, bro, I trade every single day, Monday to Friday. So I'm live for the London session. So from 8:30 or 8, roughly 8 in it, basically 8 till 10 or 11. And then I'm live for the New York session as well. But it's not me live, it's my account. But there's 2 of us. So I'm live for London. Macy's live for New York. But yeah, every single day I'm live, boys. But there is 2 of us. There is 2 of us. That's nice. I'm probably going to jump off now. It's 11 o'clock and we are out of, pretty much out. The DXY is just trying to push through to this DTO. If we can move past this DTO, then it's looking really nice to break the high. It is. If we break that DTO, the next thing we're going to be coming for is here, this imbalance. Obviously, we want us to break the high. We want us to come up and break the high. Obviously, the CRT high we got here and the low. But our first target, as we said, past this DTO is going to be this imbalance here. So, yeah, we'll see. If we can get past that, we should go to Asia high. And then that'll be our 6R, 7R, whatever it is, secured, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're still running, man. Still running. I am going to jump off now, though, boys. If you do want to join the signals or the mentorship, learn how I trade, how I analyze the markets, catch trades like this, or get in the signals and get them sent to you with no stress, then send me a DM on Discord, boys. Go to my Discord. My Discord's in the description. And send me a message. So I'll show you my name on Discord. If you go over to the chat. This is me. This is me here, boys. This is me, Louis. So send me a DM if you want to get in the mentoring or in the signals. And yeah, that's the best place to message me, I'll be real. If not, message me on IG, which as you can see there is RichesFX. I'll spell it out one more time. There you go. RichesFX. So send me a message on Insta or Discord. Yeah, took 50% on BE, nice, W, closed at 5%, sent to profits, lovely, Russ, yeah, I just see that, bro, lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly, Right, let's go, right, lovely. Were you holding till Asia low? I just sort of explained that, bro, to be fair. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Appreciate that, El Slapo. Chilly with the Pips FX. Enjoy your day, my G. Appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that, Tommy. Sweet. All right, boys. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks for the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Obviously, make sure you are subscribed with bell on. And make sure that you are liking the stream as well. Make sure you like the stream. But yeah, click the bell as well. If you click the notice, it's better. Because as I said, these setups happen sometimes very quickly to when I jump on. So I'm not even saying, oh, turn on the bell because it's better for me. It genuinely is better for you because you might miss it. A few of you might have missed my initial marking up of why we took the trade or even that EG, to be fair. I think quite a few people might have missed that initial EG move, which was, I'll show you. We've obviously deleted it off the chart now, but very soon after we jumped on, it was 50% there. 6 pip stop like that, and then TP at the low. So yeah, it was 2 to 1. So some people may have missed these earlier moves if you're not that quick. So yeah, turn the bell on. Make sure you're in the Discord as well. Discord's where it mainly goes down. It's where I'm sending my charts and talking to everyone and shit like that. So make sure you're in the Discord. Follow me on Insta, subscribe, like the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one. As I said, Mace will be live on this account for the New York session, and I'll be live on this account next morning. So every London session is me, every New York session is Mace. So click the bell and you'll never miss a stream, boys. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sweet.